Hello everybody, this is Mr. Storm. In this video, we are going to create a Magic 8-Ball program. I don't know if you've ever played with a Magic 8-Ball toy when you were younger, but it's shaped like an 8-ball basically, and you can shake it up and ask it a question, and then the little thing inside the blue liquid floats to the top and it gives you your answer, right? We're going to create one of those using Java. So I've started a new REPL. Sorry about that. Started a new REPL. It's Java. I've given it the title of Magic 8-Ball. Let's get started. Okay, so let me get this out of the way here. Don't want that. And we'll squish that over just a bit. Okay, so we have our main method here, and I'm actually going to want to use I'm going to create a separate method to handle the Magic 8-Ball functionality. So I'm going to go ahead and create that now before I even start messing with the main method. It's going to be a public method. It'll be a static method. We will return a string, so it'll be of type string, and we're going to call this answer because we want this to be the method that returns the answer to our problem, to our question, right? All right, now there are a couple things I need to do within this method. First, I want to create a random number. I want to create a random number generator. Now, in order to do that, I need to import a new Java utility. So we will go up here to the top and we will type import java.util.random. So that's going to allow me to import the random utility. Okay. Now, if you're wondering, hey, why is my method lit up like that? It's because we haven't created the return yet. And we're telling it we're going to return something, but we haven't created the return. So it's just there to remind us, hey, you've got to finish writing this method. Okay, now that I have the Java utility random library brought in, now I can create a new instance of random. So random, I'll call it rand because I'm not very creative. Let's say new random. So I have a new instance of random called rand. And then I want to use this random to come up with a random number between 0 and, let's say, 9. I want to have 10 different responses from the Magic 8-Ball. So I'll say from 0 to 9. So this is how you do that. Int, because it's going to be an integer. We'll call it index because that's specifically what it's going to be. We're going to pull a random index out of an array we're about to create. Index equals rand dot next int. Then inside the parentheses, we'll put the number 9 because we want to go from 0 to 9. So 9 is going to be the top, the top number in our range. Okay. Then below that, we're going to create our array. Now this array is going to be an array full of answers, possible answers the 8-Ball can give us. It's going to be a string array, and I'll name it answers. Okay. And we'll just start putting in answers. Yes, no, maybe, it doesn't seem likely. Now your answers can obviously be different from mine. Just like every other program we write, you can always, always, always be creative and take it in a completely different direction. It is completely up to you. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's only 9. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking for, though. That will be fine. Okay. Alrighty. So that should be good there. Actually, 9 might be too many. Let's do 8, because I think if I only put in 9... So the way this is going to work, the next int, is it's going to produce... I think it's 9 total... Yeah. You know what? Let's do some research in the middle of a video. Okay. I mean, look, I can't remember everything all the time. So, Java random. All right. And it looks like 4 years ago I looked at this link. Let's take a look at it. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Next int with a 6 will generate numbers in the range 0 to 5, both inclusive. So it'll generate 6 numbers with 0 being the first number. So if we have an array that has 6 indexes, we would want 0 to 5. Or sorry, yeah, with 6 index. Yep. No, that makes sense. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 9 is the number we're looking for. Okay, I just wanted to double check and make sure I was telling you guys the right thing. It's been a while since I've done some Java random stuff. Okay, cool. And that also is a way to show you that the answers you're looking for are usually just a Google search away, as long as you know what you're looking for. Okay, and then the last thing we have to do in this is we have to return the value that we've generated. Now, we don't really have our answer yet. We have the things we need to create the answer. We have the index, the random index, and we have the array here, but we haven't put them together. There's a really easy way to do this. We just say return, because we want to return this value, answers, and then inside the index selector, we just type the word index. Okay. Now what that's doing is it's going to take this random integer number that was created from our random generator, and it's going to put it here in place of this word index, right? That's how variables work. So this is going to say answers and then whatever random index it comes up with. So it could be yes, it could be ask again later, it could be it doesn't seem likely. We could get any of these responses randomly when we execute this program. So that's how that is supposed to work. And now that's, yes, that's going to return that. Okay. All right. That'll go away eventually. That shouldn't still be there. Actually, let's go ahead and run. Let's system.out.print. And then let's answer, just to make sure this actually works. There we go. And we got yes, which is our first. Let's run it again to see if we get a different response. Ran into an internal error reloading your connection. Okay, thank you. Let's try it again. I think Replet's having some connection issues. There we go. Now it's connected. Run. We got yes again. The Magic 8 Ball needs polishing. I can't tell. So we've got the first one and the last one in our index. Let's try again. Never. So we got one pretty much dead center. So we can see that our random is working properly, and it's pulling out random pieces of data out of this array. To me, this is the power of using arrays, especially when creating games like this. Because we can truly create random responses from our program, which is really fun. Okay, now we need to write the main method so that we can build the rest of the game around it. We have the engine that drives our game. Now we need to actually build the rest of the game. Okay, so let's do, I'm going to replace this line. First, we need our scanner because we are going to be asking a question. So import java.util.scanner. And we need to instantiate our scanner, create an instance of our scanner. Scanner reader equals new scanner system. Oh, hello. Oh gosh, I'm Butterfingers today. Scanner. Oh no, not scanner. System.in. I'm all over the place. I'm getting text messages while I'm recording a video, which is very rude because I should have turned off my phone. I'm all over the place. All right, let's recover. System.out.println. Let's tell the user, let's say, welcome to the Magic 8 Ball. All right. And then let's tell them to ask their question. .out.println. What? Let's just say ask your question. And I'm actually going to make this a print. And I'll put a space after the semicolon so that there's a little bit of space between the text and their answer. Now we need to capture their answer, but here's the interesting part. It doesn't really matter what they enter. They can type whatever they want. Really, it doesn't matter. I mean, the only, like when you play with a Magic 8 Ball toy, you can say anything and then shake it and they'll give you an answer no matter what, right? So it does not matter the question they're asking, but we do have to give them the ability to type. So we're going to create a variable to store it, but we're never going to use that variable because, again, it doesn't matter. So string, we'll call the variable who cares because, again, we're not going to use it. Reader.next line. And then let's create some distance between the asking of the question and the answering. Just put some dots here and another new line. By the way, I explained it in the last video, in the last project, but these forwards or backslash ends, they create a new line. It's like hitting enter on your keyboard. System.out.print line. And then let's say the Magic 8 Ball says, and then we can do system.out.print print line answer. So then we call that answer method and it returns the value. And the only thing we need to do here now is reader.close. Okay, so that should be the whole program. Let's go ahead and run it and make sure it runs properly. That error is still there, which is bugging me because we are returning anyway. The program works fine. It's just Replic's having some issues today. Okay, welcome to the Magic 8 Ball. Ask your question. Will I win $1 million? The Magic 8 Ball says never. You're a public school teacher. Of course you're not going to have $1 million. All right, let's try it again. All right. Will I ever get a boyfriend? Huh? Magic 8 Ball needs polishing. I can't tell. Me neither, 8 Ball. Me neither. Let's see. Now notice that the 8 Balls only answer yes or no questions. So if I type something like, when will I don't know, explode? It's not going to be able to answer, but it's just going to give you a yes or no answer. That's pretty much it. Let's try it one more time. Will I get fired? For sure. Okay, well, this thing is pretty spot on. It's pretty accurate. Okay, well, that is your magic 8-ball. You can have as many, you can enter as many answers or possible answers as you want. Just make sure that your index matches the amount of answers you have in here, right? So I have 9 possible answers. So my index is the random range is 9. So that's the only really technically difficult part about this program. Everything else is stuff we've already done. Have fun with it. Definitely do some cool things, make some cool responses. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. All right. See you next time.